Margaret Hodge MP. Now, it's perhaps too soon to say he's fighting for his political life, but just 1 year after his arrival at the Élysée Palace, the French President, François Hollande, finds himself at a new popular low and his country back in recession. So a rare news conference called to mark his first anniversary became something close to a relaunch. Our Foreign Affairs correspondent, Jonathan Miller, reports now from Paris.
Monsieur le Président de la République.
It made for a pretty miserable first anniversary outing. The President of the Republic entering the lion's den, prepared to be eaten alive on TV. François Hollande spoke for 45 minutes, blaming recession on his inheritance, talking up his first year's performance. There will be no zigzag, he said, no U-turn.
Lancer une initiative européenne.
He proposed the formation of an economic government to tackle what he called the emergency in the Eurozone. Then it was time to face the press. One reporter asked whether he lived in an ivory tower and had lost touch with the people.
Non, je ne pense pas que les Français se résument aux journalistes.
I don't think journalists represent the French people, he quipped.
D'abord, on ne cherche pas à être impopulaire.
Nobody wants to be unpopular. This was not my objective. You don't decide your own popularity. In the first year, I didn't seek to be popular. I just took the decisions that I thought were in the best interest of France.
Ce que j'ai voulu dans cette première année, ce n'est pas être populaire.
What a contrast to the wave of euphoria which swept the new socialist president to power. After 5 years of Sarkozy bling, Monsieur Normal seemed right for a country hungry for change. But within months, he was facing mass protest, accused of breaking his promises as unemployment rose and the economy flatlined. He kept his promise to legalise gay marriage, but opposition was intense. More than 3/4 of the French electorate now gives him the thumbs down, the polls say. Mon Dieu, incroyable. Monsieur Normal now lampooned as Monsieur Faible, feeble, muddle-headed and apparently unable and powerless to harness the forces of change he had promised. He's been in the Élysée Palace here for just a year, but François Hollande is now suffering the indignity of ratings in freefall. He's now the most unpopular president in French history. And with news of a double-dip recession, the national mood here is darkening. Today, Monsieur Hollande urged the French nation to hold its nerve. Most of Europe's in crisis, he said, not just us.
He's not to blame for this. It is only that during the campaign, he probably thought that in order to get elected, he had to be to give promises to the electorate, and the people, of course, heard those promises and thought that it would come very soon, and that the recovery would come very soon. It is simply not possible.
Le Pouvoir, The Power, a presidential fly-on-the-wall documentary hit French cinema screens last night. His enemies say it confirms the worst, showing him to be dithering and weak. Others say it portrays his quiet determination. A PR disaster? The director says everyone sees what they want to see. Outside a cinema just off the Champs-Élysées, we took the temperature.
The people do not trust him, no. It's like that. What to do? What to do?
Il n'est pas magicien, il peut pas faire des miracles.
He's not a magician, this lady said. He can't perform miracles. So France's unmiraculous tax and spend socialist president now limps into year 2, beleaguered, embattled, but still promising change. Jonathan Miller, Channel 4 News, Paris.